Hey guys, what's up? It's Patrick here, and I thought I would switch it up a little bit by using an army composition that I'm really not that good with. So today, we're going to be tackling the Balloonian, and hopefully we can destroy some bases. So usually I like to use army compositions that I'm either good with or are funny, like the barf bag or the face roll. But for this one, we're going to just try to see if we can improve on my past mistakes and try to get some victories. Again, my old strategy, I would just drop balloons on half of the map, followed up with minions and drop a couple of rage spells and pray. But for this time, we're going to be a little bit more technical, and hopefully by the end we learn a thing or two about raiding with this strategy. Alright, as far as my troops go, I'm going to be rocking 25 to 30 balloons, fill up the rest of my camp with minions, and one of the cool things about Balloonian, it's definitely the most cost-effective strategy for raiding in the Champions League, and I guess probably Masters League too, because it only costs a little bit of elixir and dark elixir to train the troops. You can boost your barracks and dark barracks, and you'll definitely turn a profit for most of your raids. As far as spells go, still rocking 1 lightning spell and 4 rage spells. Instead of dropping all those rage spells in the same spot though, we're going to switch it up a little bit and hopefully we can pull out some W's. Okay, for base number 1, this is a pretty common base up in the Champions League, maybe in Masters League, wherever you're raiding. And again, you can use this strategy anywhere, but this is mainly just Town Hall 10 because that's who I'm attacking. But Balloonian is actually extremely strong at Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9, and it's definitely a lot easier to get 2 stars than it is up here. So all I'm going to be doing, instead of dropping all of my stuff at once, I'm just going to drop 1 rage spell at a time, as well as followed up by maybe 6, 7, 8 balloons. And I'm generally going to target towards the air defense so the balloons take those guys out, and then my minions will attack from behind and hopefully clean up a couple of buildings and get some percentage points. So same thing all around the map. I guess you can call it the 4 corners, but in general, not all bases are going to be designed like this, where the air defense is like this. Again, most of them are at Town Hall 10, but you can use it on a variety of bases. And yeah, I'm just dropping a couple of balloons, following up with a rage spell. You can see I'm not dropping my rage spell directly on the air defense because I want my balloons to be a little bit sped up before they get there. And yeah, should be able to get a lot of percentage points. And in general, you might not even have to use your heroes. So for example, this raid, I have plenty of troops left. Looks like we're going to get 50%. Didn't have to drop my clan castle, didn't have to drop my heroes. And heroes take like 3 or 4 hours to respawn at max level, so that definitely helps a lot, and it won't be long before I can raid again. So I know a lot of experienced Balloonian users, they don't have to use the full amount of spells, so they might only have to use maybe 1 or 2 spells, they might only have to use a couple of troops, so this makes it really easy to retrain and go straight back to battle without having to wait like crazy times. For example, golems take like 45 minutes or something like that to train, and for Balloonian, you could probably retrain your entire army composition within 45 minutes. So next base here, pretty much doing the same thing, dropping a couple balloons. Actually failed a little bit, hoping I could get to that air defense a little bit easier. But let's just go ahead and see if we can pick it up around the rest of the map. So same thing over here. Looks like each air defense is on a corner of the base. If you do see some free buildings like I did right there on the top right, that barracks couldn't get shot, or my minions could shoot that barracks without getting shot at, make sure you take care of those guys. And let's just keep moving around and see if we can have success. Alright, so 2 rage spells have been dropped. We're only at 17%, so I'll probably have to drop my heroes on this one. I already dropped my clan castle, which I don't know if I did that on accident or on purpose. But never mind, as long as we get maybe to around 35-40%, my heroes should be able to take care of the rest. 34% right now. Looks like most of my troops are dead over here, so 1 more rage spell should be fine, and then maybe I'll have to drop my archer queen to destroy like a builder's hut or a dark barracks. There is a minion here, being a boss and taking care of that elixir storage, but let's take care of this left hand side, and that should wrap it up for this raid. Alright, so again, I was sort of determining if there was anything left that I could use my minions on, so that army camp right there, this elixir collector right there, and those things are worth at least 1 or 2 percentage points, so it's worth it to drop 1 troop to get those. And let's go on this final attack and see if we can clean up. Alright, so final balloons have been dropped, following up with minions, 38%, 39%, looks like things are going down pretty quickly. We took care of most of that stuff, no problem. And then, yeah, we'll just have to drop my queen for a second, and I'll activate her hero. He doesn't get hurt, and from there, it will be a simple victory. So not too bad. Again, that one was a little bit more difficult than the last one because I failed a bit in the beginning by attacking in that little gap. But still, we got 7 trophies, a nice bonus, and again, the thing pays for itself. We say about most strategies up here because they cost so much dark elixir and so much elixir, so this one definitely paid off. Alright, so let's just go ahead and attack 1 final base and see if we can get a really good raid. So same thing, air defense, there's 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top. I'm going to take them out 1 at a time. Again, not dropping my rage spell directly on the air defense because I want my troops to be sped up. And following up with some balloons and some minions, let's see how many percentage points we can get. So pretty simple so far. If we can take care of that archer tower, that's actually really good, so my minions can get these buildings on the bottom for free. And yeah, looking pretty good right now. I think that was pretty good for that one little section, and let's move on to section number 2. So same exact thing, couple of little balloons. Probably should have dropped my rage spell beforehand, but that's not too big of a deal. A couple of them are going towards the archer tower and the mortar, no biggie. And yeah, let's just keep moving around the base and we should have success. So for balloon and minion, I probably should use it a lot more. Personally, I like Go Wipe because it's so fun being able to storm to the town hall. And honestly, I think it's maybe a little bit easier for me, but I know a lot of people who say Balloon Minion is really easy to them and they use it for every single raid and they pretty much never lose. So as you guys can see, I'm okay. I might lose a couple of raids doing this. Maybe for like that last raid, if something went terribly wrong, I could have lost. If my hero or my king and queen couldn't have cleaned it up. But for one like this one is going really well. And I actually won't even have to drop all of my spells and or troops. We're already at 48, 49%, 50%. And that one was really easy. So we saved 4 balloons, 6 minions, 2 spells. And that one was probably a textbook Balloonian raid. So not too bad. I feel like I'm doing a lot better than I did earlier, where I literally would just drop all my balloons on one side of the map. So we're seeing a little bit of improvement. And yeah, definitely a good strategy that I recommend that any clasher picks up, because it's pretty important around Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9. You can use it to destroy bases. And then at Town Hall 10, especially if you don't like to spend a lot of gems, it's definitely worth it. And it's a lot more efficient than a lot of other strategies. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you let me know what you guys think of Balloonian and how much success you guys have had with it. Other than that, I will see you guys later. Peace out.